another thing to be concerned with. But, again, that's just kind of working on things, getting better as the season goes. But we definitely can't do that against some stronger SEC with them.
Yeah, obviously the run I thought was kind of impressive. I mean, I know, like what Derek said, I mean, it's kind of tough. You expect them to perform a little better against what number was it, 128 or that in the nation. But I mean, you both had Evans and Small ripping off big chunks, which is nice to see. It doesn't matter who you're playing against. Having guys rush over 100 yards, it doesn't matter if you're playing some D3 school. But obviously, Milton has some things to improve on. It's nice seeing the intangibles. Big, strong quarterback can run. Did have that kind of captain overthrow kind of thing going, but it'll be interesting this weekend against Pitt. Obviously, a little bit tougher opponent. And I really don't know how great they are. Typically middle of the road UC team, but then again, UT's kind of a middle of the road team, so it should be interesting to see. I think we'll learn a lot about Joe Milton this week.
Yeah, I think you guys hit most of the stuff pretty accurately. I think Colby's right. It'll be good to see him versus Pitt. It should give us kind of a chance to better calibrate where they stand. You see like a Bowling Green or a Mercer, somebody like that, and it's hard to make heads or tails of that game. But Pitt, they are what they are. Tennessee underdogs a little bit there, which is surprising. So we'll see. Along with what Michael said, though, I think Milton's biggest concern going forward is his ability to progress through reads in his decision-making. So that's something to watch.
Yeah, the thing that I think about and that scares me for this season is you're supposed to use those games to get warmed up and to build good habits. I mean, that's the way it should be. And we cannot hold the football that long before we pass. I mean, that's going to be a real downfall if we can't cut down that time. I don't know if it was him going through those reads slow. I don't know if it was receivers not getting open. But, I mean, there were plays that it seemed like he was back there for 6 or 7 seconds, which is an eternity for a quarterback, if not longer than that. But you look at Tennessee's schedule, it's like that's not going to fly for the rest of the season in any type of meaningful game. So, I think that's the difference. I mean, quarterback play obviously is massive, but that's the difference in us having 6 wins to 7. I mean, it's a huge difference. And the offensive line did great. Not trying to discredit that, but either the wideouts have to get better at getting open, or Milton's got to have those reads down. Something's got to get better.
Yeah. Also, for us Tennessee fans, it's like we win a game, but we still can't seem to get out of people making fun of us right now, which is okay. You expect it. We've seen all the games like we're back. So my advice to the fans is don't that this year because it's expected. But some of them were funny though. I'm not gonna lie, it cracked me. So, but yeah, I think it kind of covers that with them, and we'll have to see when we face Pitt. But I guess moving along, Matt, you're gonna be real happy to be talking about this and talk about all, and we'll recap that. I didn't get to watch the game, but I did watch highlights and keep up with stuff. And Bryce Young lived up to the hype. There you go. So,
it was
4 times.
It was a good game to watch. Couple of good things. The biggest plus was Bryce Young is that dude. That's what we learned this week. He did he did over and beyond what everyone said he was going to / supposed to do. And then on the worst thing that happened for Bama was losing Chris Allen likely to the season, one of their outside linebackers, veteran player. I think fractured his foot, supposed to be out for the regular season. Just a big loss. But overall, good stuff. Like I said, Bryce Young, he's that guy.
Yeah.
Bama's back.
Yeah, I mean they definitely are. I think it was nice seeing Bryce Young do that. It was kind of, you knew he was going to be good. You just didn't know how good. And just watching him, I know it's a weird comparison, but it was kind of like a mix between Murray and Hurts. Like, I don't know, he just kind of had the arm like Murray did, make those plays. Shorter quarterback, obviously, but I mean, he seemed polished. Like, he did not screw up, really. I mean, I think he lost a fumble, but as far as decision making goes, I mean, he looked good. Obviously, the big thing, and I think we've talked about this before, is defense being back. Anderson is nasty. I think he looked pretty nasty against Miami. Obviously, he's the real deal. And if Alabama gets that defense back and it's just a solid offense, they're going to run the table. I mean, obviously, Clemson not doing anything. Georgia, great defense, but offense kind of disappointed. Somebody's going to step up if they're going to step up with Alabama.
Yeah, I mean, I think your takeaway, anybody's takeaway from this weekend is Alabama, to no one's surprise, is the team to beat. I mean, because you look at the top 5 teams and how everybody performed. Ohio State struggled, Oklahoma struggled, Clemson and Georgia, great defenses, but you're not going to beat Alabama without having a really good offense too. So, in my opinion, it just went to say how good Alabama is. And I saw this the other day, and I meant to tell you this, Matt, because I found it very interesting. So 24/7 Sports does rankings of recruits, like far beyond just 4 and 5 stars. And Bryce Young is actually tied for the best recruit that Alabama has ever signed, according to.
Well, let me wait at quarterback.
No, any position.
Can I guess the other best recruit?
It's going to be hard, but you can.
Okay, so this is best recruit ever that Bama has gotten?
Yes, according to 24/7.
My first guess was going to be Julio.
He is, well, I guess technically 4th. He's right behind Bryce Young. The top 2 guys, I don't think you'll name them.
Is this
what?
Saban
Top 2
era?
guys.
They're both offensive linemen.
Oh. Cyrus Ponjo?
He's one of them.
The brother?
The other guy's from 2006, class of 2006.
2000s. I won't be able to guess that one then.
Andre Smith.
Oh, that was my guess, dude.
Yeah. So they were the top 3, and then Julio was 4. I just thought that was funny, and I needed to bring that up.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he looked good. He looked legit. I mean, 4 passing touchdowns, 0 interceptions. I'm not going to call Miami like a contender for the national championship, but it was a good win against an opponent that is far better than who Oklahoma or Ohio State played. So, and when you look at that as your competition, you've got to be feeling good as an Alabama fan.